Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. And after last time, I decided it was time that I come back over here to Cambridge and advance the quest somewhat with the Brotherhood here before I take on more from the railroad. The area I've got to go for the railroad anyways, still kind of near that part of the city that's magically disappearing for me, and I still haven't figured that out. I really hope I'm going to at some point. And the only thing I can do so far to make the city reappear is to turn off my custom INI, which disables a bunch of mods, so we'll get to that. But for now, should be flying with the Brotherhood back to the Prydwen.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okay, I just need to turn my desktop audio up a little bit because I'm having a hard time hearing. Even though it's recording loud, yeah, I can't really hear. Come on, game. There we go. So hyped for Fallout Miami. I just saw the the damn recording this. The newest trailer came out 2 days ago, or no, a day ago. Anyways, it looks so good. Can't wait. Oh come on! I hate it when Fallout does this. Come on. But yeah, I'll get a free suit of power armor and stuff. So I mean, I've already got power armor. In fact, I have that one suit reasonably built up. I'm not ready quite yet to go to the Glowing Sea. I want to also go to the Brotherhood because I believe I'll be able to actually buy a Gauss rifle from their place, and that's my favorite weapon to have when I'm in power armor. That or a minigun, but really the Gauss rifle is just perfect. I should have waited till daytime. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna wait till, or I guess I could just switch time, can't I? We'll say I waited. How about that? This is the easiest way to overcome the fact that they don't let you just wait wherever. Now you gotta sit. Oops, no. 6 a.m. should be good. Magic. Still gonna be foggy, but I should be able to see a little better. Oh wait, there, that should help a little. Still snowy though, so. For a real long time, I'm going to pass a bunch of time so that we can get out of snowy season.
Identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Never gonna be able to see them in this weather.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior.
Hold on. Screenshot. Oops.
Which means there's no telling
Wrong key.
what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
The city appears to be intact from here, but Once we fly over it, not so much. I know there's bad guys down there.
Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population.
And there, I just can't see him.
And I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Excuse me.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Now, the Brotherhood, there's a certain point in their main quest line where I'll basically stop doing things for them. Because I'm not going to finish the game for the Brotherhood. I've done that before. It's not my favorite way to end the game. But there is a certain point where if you stop doing stuff for them, you can keep other factions from becoming super hostile and screwing up other quests and stuff. This place, the Boston Airport, there is a mod to make it a proper settlement, but I just kind of have it be my workshop. Like, I usually set up a factory thing there, manufacturing and all that. Not sure if I will this time, just because of how I'm playing through this. We'll see.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Now, there should be a another suit of power armor out there in that warehouse that I'm pointing at. Not sure if you can see it. Which is the Midwestern power armor, which is a mod, but it adds the Fallout Tactics power armor, which is pretty sweet. Although I think it's in pieces.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
All right. Once I excuse me, once I become a higher rank, I have a player house in here. It's a mod. I had one for the railroad, but it was causing some major graphic problems for some reason.
Brothers and sisters, The road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the common.
Sorry to pause the game like this, but I keep taking screenshots so that I don't have to do it later.
You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
On a side note, it's snowing inside the Prydwen. Can't have everything.
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Need to get rid of this stuff on my thing.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Danse's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us.
Yeah,
Seeing
divide
as he's one
thing.
of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Right. Now... Right, okay, I'm just trying to think here. If I'm gonna get power armor, I'm gonna need to get some different armor to wear under it so I don't have a trench coat hanging out. Should have brought some. Should have brought my fatigues.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
Don't really want to travel all the way back. The yeah, the Prydwen quarters becomes your place. I'm not hopping in power armor quite yet though, so maybe they have some Brotherhood armor I can buy.
We've got a
Go
lot
back.
of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin Danse.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Now don't get me wrong, I'm all about the Brotherhood. I've been helping the Brotherhood with stuff since I played the first ever Fallout. Every Fallout I've helped them.
It's the only home I know.
But on Fallout 4, there's a point where you kind of become like, eh, not buying your shit anymore.
Captain Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
What, like a ghoul?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Haven't screwed Curie yet.
No. Never have.
Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
I know what you want me to say.
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, let me know.
Whenever you say, Mr. Clean. Kitty kitty.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree.
Not exactly what I
There are other
planned on
scribes
saying
within the
there.
Brotherhood that consider fictional material essential. But I refuse to allow them aboard this vessel. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Danse's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
You know, in my 1,300 plus hours of this game, I've never done a research patrol. I don't know why. Or maybe I have and I don't remember, but as far as I can remember, I've never done one. So maybe I'll do one here at some point.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mirelurk. Got it.
Alright.
There it is.
Talk to her.
I owe you.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
I can't tell. I think I might not have my mod on that like makes really high res textures for the power armor skeletons. Also, I'm going to have to use this armor just vanilla right now because I don't have the resources to upgrade it at the moment. So yeah, there's that. What is this? Who cares?
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
I would like to see if you have any guns.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Oh, I can't talk to him yet. I can't buy from him yet, I mean. Well, okay. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to go right ahead and do this mission. I think I'm gonna fast travel up to Sanctuary real quick before I do this and grab a couple things, see if I have any big guns I can bring, and maybe grab some armor that I can wear under the power armor. Because I think this is the point where they want me to go to Fort Strong. Yeah, it is. Would've... Oh, thought I was outside for a minute with the snow. I don't think I have to bring power armor over here, but it's going to help, so... Apparently I can't buy anything from him until after I finish this mission. So let's go see what we got. Come back. Sanctuary, as always, doing well. Before mods and stuff, I remember what a pain in the ass it was to keep settlement happiness up. You'd have to be there all the time and just... Well, now you don't even have to build them anymore. I mean, I've never tried the Sim Settlements thing, but I don't really trust the AI to build stuff properly. I do like building stuff sometimes. Definitely not all the time. Alrighty. Check out my own little corner here. Got lots of suits of power armor.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load, or, you know.
Okay, somewhere around here is weapons. There we go. Some of these I should sell, but flamer, no. I guess I could take a laser rifle. Might as well. I got some stuff in here to sell. I just kind of dropped it because I wanted to get to doing this mission. Just power armor stuff. There we go. Let's see. I just need the... Where did my fatigues go? Excuse me. Alright, let's just put on this stuff. Get the helmet off. Backpack off. There. That way I won't look ridiculous when I'm wearing power armor. Alright, not the best damage on that guy. Let's see if I got the stuff to fix that up a little bit. I've got a good amount of resources here at Sanctuary.
Feeling creative today?
Oh, looks like I can. Nice. Long barrel. Approved. I've actually got, yeah, I've got a good amount of stuff here. Look at that. Maybe I should take my power armor back here. For now, I don't need it. Put a reflex sight. This is the one I usually use. No sense in changing the name. Not the biggest fan of the laser rifles, but as opposed to using a Gauss rifle, which is kind of expensive to use, that's the next best thing. Let's go back and grab our power armor. It's probably going to get wrecked on my first time out with it, because we're going to be fighting super mutants and stuff like that. Alright, let's grab this armor. This is mine. Alright. It's already relatively set up, I think. Unless I'm mistaken, this is my first T-60 suit. I think so far I've only gotten 45s and 51s. 51s you tend to kind of pass up on the finding them out in the wasteland thing. Seems like to me.
Elder.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there. Wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Alright. Let's do it. Now, since I have the minigun mod on that raises the damage a bit, it should be a little bit easier to kill some of these things.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Gotta love that draw distance, though. There's actually a suit of power armor in... You can't see it because it's not rendered in. But it's sitting in a, yeah, in that little outpost thing there.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Oh dear. Shit. Made short work of him.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Oh, here comes the fog out of nowhere. Alright, let's go. Okay. What the hell? One behind us? Alright.
We're taking too many rabs. We need to move out.
Now, where is the corpse of this big guy? There he is. Not nearly as big as they were in Fallout 3. Ooh. LSW. Alright.
Should the need arise, this fortification will make an excellent fallback.
We go.
This area seems to be in disarray.
Come on.
Got it.
Whatever this thing was, it's been totally torn to pieces. Negative, nice try. Part of the job,
Buckethead, die!
Yeah, the one thing, one thing I'm looking forward to trying out is this Northern Springs mod. Supposedly really good. The only thing is, it said they recommended you get to level at least 40 before you do it. Apparently, it's pretty tough, so it's gonna be a little while.
That's it.
Mini nuke.
This area's
Took that stuff to sell. I need to start remembering to sell more often.
Nice.
Nice. Because I'm going to need that money, especially if I'm going to be wanting to run a Gauss rifle. The ammo's not cheap. What do we got on this terminal?
Remain vigilant.
Alright, as I usually say with these terminals and stuff, if you want to read slower than I'm clicking through it, make sure you just pause the video. Because I tend to read pretty fast. This is where they made the Fat Man, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's one thing I kind of wish they would do in the Fallout universe. It wouldn't really be post-apocalyptic, but if they put in like a mod or a DLC where you got to fight on the front lines in China, it'd be interesting. Or if they'd make one from like the Resource Wars era of 2052, kind of in Fallout lore, something like that. Wouldn't even care if it wasn't post-apocalyptic. I'd like to see some of that stuff. Alright, anyways.
This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
Or mini nukes. I generally sell the mini nukes. They're not something I use. Same with missiles. The only real heavy weapons I use is the minigun sometimes, and the Gauss rifle. Yeah, well, I use the Gatling laser too when I have enough ammo. When I have one. Huh.
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Right. Until they throw some bigger nukes back. Alright, we gotta go down here.
The amount of dust present. It's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Very perceptive of you, Danse. Danse should just warp down here. Yep. Gotta love it.
I don't think found you.
Oh. Oh, I didn't want to throw a grenade. Sorry, Danse. Here I am in the bathrooms. Oh.
I heard something. You hear that?
Oh. Got it. Yeah, I'll speak to Danse in a minute. I just want to poke around a little bit. So I'm nosy like that. Decal. Alright. I forgot I leveled up. comes the radiation. That's one thing I haven't got yet. I keep getting 9x39 ammo, but I do not have... Let's take that to sell. I do not have a Venturas or a Val yet. Oh, there we go. Stuff we're looking for the Brotherhood. I usually wait till I have a whole ton of those things before I even bother turning them in. And even then, you don't get a lot of money for it. Usually I just finish the mission and leave, so I'm gonna spend a little time looking around this time. Many nukes. Alright, I think that's it. Go talk to Danse. Head back to the Prydwen. Oh, I've actually got a good amount of fusion cores. Might be time to go to the glowing sea before too long. If I'm gonna go out there, I was thinking of who to bring with me, if anyone. Well, I still want to try and get a Gauss rifle first. I'm gonna need something really powerful, because the things that live out there are not very nice. But I could bring Curie or Valentine with me, because they won't be affected by the rads.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Alright. Back we will go. And we'll go, drop off my power armor for the time being. And see if I can't find a Gauss rifle. Probably not, and I probably can't even afford one. How much money I have. 30,000 caps, I can probably afford one. But then I'll have to upgrade it, and then I'll have to buy ammo for it. Enough ammo to hack the trip through the glowing sea. And there's a suit, I'm gonna go... maybe I'll do it next time. There's 2 suits of power armor in the vicinity that I could collect. There's the Midwestern power armor from the mod that's over there. And then there's a suit right over here. For now, let's just go back and talk to Maxon. And maybe level up before I forget. Alright. This is always a good one to get, but these ones are very important. So is this, though. Let's get this one for now. Oh, that's automatic weapons, though. Let's see, do we have... No. Right. Don't have enough strength at the moment, or endurance. Nice. That actually sounds good. I got that first one a while back, I can't remember when. Let's get that one. Sounds worthwhile. Especially for upgrading my power armor more. Using power armor.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Danse's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters.
Working on it.
Scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
So, basically gives me free reign to kind of go do whatever. Danse isn't with me still. I'm gonna take my power armor out of here, but I'm gonna go check. First, I'm gonna go check if this guy has some stuff. I could put it back in the bay, this armor, but I don't have the stuff to upgrade it here. So I'll probably bring it back to... In the future, I'm going to have somewhere else than Sanctuary that is my primary place. I might just leave it here for now, because I'm not going to be using it. And I can go... Next time I get some collections of crafting resources, I can come back here and drop them into the workshop here. It kind of feels right leaving it here, since it's Brotherhood stuff. Alright, let's put my other armor back on. So I can look like a normie again. I don't want to do the farm mission for this guy. I don't want to do it. So I'm going to avoid that.
Dr. Tegan.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Alright, alright, let's sell some stuff. I'd like to keep that, but I think I already have one. You find him enough. I need the money right now. I'm gonna keep that Brotherhood stuff. I'm just gonna go drop it. You can take all my drugs. I know, he doesn't have enough money. But I don't use these either. Let's see. What you got? Please tell me you got a Gauss. Oh, he's got a Gatling laser. Takes fusion cores. It's the only problem with that. Did I miss one? Or do you really not have a Gauss rifle? He does not have a Gauss rifle. Well, I'll buy a Gatling laser then. Ooh, and you've got some of this stuff. Some unique armor. Which I guess I'll pick up. You like collecting unique stuff. Alright. Do you have any fusion cores? By frames. This stuff is just so expensive sometimes. Ooh, you got... How many for that much? Ah, that's gonna kill my money. But if I'm gonna be using a Gatling laser in the glowing sea, hell with it. You can always make more money. I've got stuff I can sell too that's still sitting up, sitting up in Sanctuary. So, yeah, I think I'll stop here. And then next time, next time I might go... Hold on. Excuse me. Next time I might go and, set up my Gatling laser, or maybe finish up my T-45 I was working on at that, den place, and maybe go out to the glowing sea finally. I mean, I might as well. So, yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.